what could be more romantic than this? They're sweet and savory crepes, and we've got Chef Devan Rajkumar in the house to make this amazing meal. So it's a romantic meal, but it's not necessarily breakfast. It could be lunch, it could be dinner, it could be any time.
That is the beautiful thing with these sweet and savory crepes, is that you can serve them anytime. They're equally as good in the morning as they are for a late night snack. I'd also like to recommend that this might be something that you could even serve in bed. This could be a breakfast in bed kind of thing.
I like the way you think.
Yes, it could be a late night snack in bed. You know, you can eat them all throughout the day in bed. You never have to leave the bedroom. Okay, so I want to get started making the batter, which is actually pretty simple.
Okay.
And of course, this recipe will be online, so everyone can make it.
Cityline.tv.
Yeah, so first what we're going to do is I'm going to add in a cup of flour into my bowl.
Okay.
Okay, this is all-purpose flour.
Yep.
If you want to experiment with buckwheat or whole wheat flour, you can, but for this recipe, I'm using white all-purpose. Now I'm going to add in 1 cup of milk, and I'm going to incorporate this. And
do you care about the milk you're using? Like, do you full fat?
I've only done this. That's a good question. I've only done this recipe with 2%.
Okay.
But again, you can experiment with other milks at home, or just follow my recipe and do it properly. You know, that'd be better.
Just follow everything he says.
You'll notice that I put in a cup of milk, and then I'm going to add the rest. It's because the key to making a crepe is to have a nice, smooth batter.
Right.
If you serve these breakfast crepes in bed with lumps, it's not going to be a good thing, right?
No pressure.
No, so we're going to add in, and you can see that it's incorporated very, very well. Now I can come in with more of the milk. So, so far I have in here a cup of flour and 2 cups of milk. To this, I'm going to add in a tablespoon of sugar. Make sure at home you measure it accurately like I just did. Okay, just like that. That's going to go in there. We're going to add in a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
I have...
What's that?
I have a 1/4 cup of butter.
Okay.
So I'm laughing because, you know, some people might think it's a lot, but that's standard for me.
You're laughing because this is a good meal if you're on a diet?
It's delicious.
You know what? You got to indulge a little. And if it's a special occasion, have some fun.
100%.
Go for the flavor versus, you know, trying to cut back on calories. And that's egg?
Yeah, that's 2 eggs beaten well.
Okay.
Now you'll notice how I incorporated these things. It's very important that you can't just throw everything in the bowl. If you do that, what's going to happen if I throw all the ingredients in the bowl like that and then stir it?
It might not be light and fluffy.
It will. Exactly.
That wasn't even right, was it?
No.
Go, okay, what's going to happen?
No, you need to have a nice, smooth batter. So I'm not sure if the camera can pick this up, but you can see there's no lumps in this. It's nice and clean. And that's what you get. Kind of, I guess.
So if I were to put it all in at once and just start whisking it up, there's going to be lumps.
You'll have lumps everywhere.
And that's what we don't want.
To our pan, I'm going to add in some grapeseed oil, and I'm just going to use, just to get this spread around nicely. Yeah, I want to get all the corners coated. Now we're going to have some fun. We're going to drop in a couple ounces here. So I'm going to pick up a ladle, and we're going to pour this in the middle, and I'm going to slowly move it around the pan in a circular motion, just like this. This is the tricky part, and it takes a little bit of practice. In fact, I should have got you to do this. That's what I should have done.
Yeah, you should have.
I'm going to add just
I'm
a
so
little
happy you didn't.
No, right?
So this is the difference between a crepe and a pancake.
Yes, so this is kind of what you're looking for, okay?
Whoa,
right?
yeah,
Something like that. And I'm going to put that back on the heat, otherwise it's not going to cook.
That thin?
That's it. Yeah. Well, the thinner the better. That's the whole beauty of a crepe. Is you want to get as thin as you can. So
that's hard.
You can always email me and I'll come over and make them for you, right?
That's a better plan.
That's a better plan.
That's a better plan. I like that plan. So, if it's this thin, you're not leaving it on very long, are you?
No, but I do like color. Color is flavor, and you can see some of the crepes that I made earlier this morning. The recipe online yields 8 crepes.
Okay.
You get a nice golden brown, depending on how you want both sides to be.
Yeah, let's show them.
And also, this is something that you can do the night before and reheat, so it's totally up to you.
Actually,
you don't have to be...
that's what's amazing about crepes.
Yes, exactly.
Like it's very friendly with the reheating.
Exactly. May I bother you for a lemon there?
Here you go.
A lemon, and I'm going to add some white pepper. What I'm making here is a sauce for this. So it's sour cream, a good amount of dill because I want that freshness, and then I'm going to add in some lemon juice. For these crepes, I thought it'd be cool to add some smoked salmon and also some crab. Okay.
Yes.
Also, we have one option here that you can just spread You don't have to slice it the way I did, but this is a chocolate hazelnut spread, which is absolutely delicious. I wonder who would ever want that. Right, exactly. So let me show you how I would assemble. That's my jam right there. Exactly. Let me show you how I'm going to go ahead and assemble one of these. Okay. And just to keep you posted here, this is slowly cooking, but you want it to just be able to release. You can see as it is coming off there. Do you have it on a low heat, a medium heat? It is on a low heat because you don't want this to burn. Okay. And you can have 2 or 3 pans going at once. Yeah. So with my sour cream here, my dill sour cream, I'm going to spread some down here, just like that. You can cook your salmon any way that you want. I have some cooked off salmon that I simply baked and flaked. Yep. Baked and flaked. I never knew that rhymed before. You should patent that. And I have some hot smoked salmon here, so I'm going to lay some of this down, just like that. I'm also going to add the crab to this as well. So this is crab meat. At home, feel free to use gloves or anything like that so you keep your hands clean. And then all we have to do is simply roll this up. But before I do that, I'm going to add in some chopped parsley. And if you wanted to, you could add more dill. And now there's different ways of doing this. I want to see your rolling action. So I can do the quarter, or you just roll it over, pull your fingers back, similar to how you do any roll or any sushi roll. Right. And then you just do like a nice little roll like this. You can serve this on the side as like a dipping sauce. You can slice this up. And this is a really super delicious, simple thing. You don't even have to tuck in the corners. I think you'll really impress someone with this. Absolutely. Okay, so you mentioned you can go savory or you can go a little bit sweet because you've got the hazelnut chocolate spread. It's just a vessel. You can put anything you want in there. So good. Yeah.